Have you ever parked somewhere just for a minute because you are in a hurry? Now, imagine that 1 minute become the reason someone is late to class, someone cannot move forward, and has to ask for help from others to pass through. Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Today, I would like to talk about an issue that seems very small but actually carries a very big impact on inclusivity in our campus. Our campaign is titled IIUM for All Keeps RAMPS Accessible, and our tagline is, "Where convenience, be a barrier." The slogan reminds us that something that feels harmless to us can become a serious problem for others. So, what is this problem? Disability ramps are built to ensure equal access to everyone. They are not decoration, they are not optional. They exist to allow people with disability, people who are using wheelchair, people with mobility issue to move around freely and safely, independently around our campus without issue. But unfortunately, what we see these days is that these ramps are being treated irresponsibly. Many people treated ramps as parking space. Motorcycles, cars, or any objects are placed in front of them and makes this ramp unusable for others. Most of the time, this is not done with bad intention. It usually happens because people are in a hurry, they want convenience, or they are simply not aware of the impact of what they are doing. But even there is no intention to harm, the impact is still harmful. When ramps are blocked, it leads to serious difficulties for others who are depending on them. They are forced to take longer routes, they need to depend on others for help, and they might even be late for their class or even miss their class. Imagine starting your day feeling stressed because your path is blocked again. Imagine needing to ask for help from others because you want to move. Imagine losing sense of your independence because someone choose convenience over awareness. We often see messages like, "Hi, can you help me? Oh no, I'll be late again." These are not dramatic exaggeration. This is the reality for some individuals with disability when their accessibility is not respected. That is why we ask ourselves, so what do we suggest? Our first proposal is to create awareness. Awareness must start from the community itself. We suggest that an official statement from a student union to show that this issue is to be taken seriously. And then we also suggest to do social media campaign awareness to reach more students around the campus. Also, we want to share the experience of these individuals with disability, the experience of not being able to go to class because their ramp is blocked by others who are not responsible. And we want also to create posters and infographics to place near the ramps so that people are aware of the function of these ramps for others. When people understand why something matters, they are most likely to respect it. Now, our second proposal is to increase compound for disability-related offences. Stricter penalties act as a deterrent against repeated offences. It sends a clear message that accessibility is not optional, it is a legal right. When someone is fined for blocking a ramp, it shows that this is not just about kindness, but also about responsibility and law. We even include a reporting line. IIUM is for all. Please do not park at OQ ramp and be aware of ramp locations around the campus. When students see clear reporting system, they know their voice matters. Now moving to our third proposal, which is installing permanent steel bollards. This is a long-term solution. By collaborating with IIUM management, permanent steel bollards can prevent vehicles from entering ramp areas. Permanent steel bollards cannot be shifted, they provide physical protection for accessibility space, and this shows that IIUM is serious about protecting the rights of persons with disabilities. Now, why must this issue be taken seriously? You ask me. Because disability access reflects IIUM responsibility with all members of the campus. An inclusive university is not measured by its building or rankings, but by how it treats its most vulnerable members, which is people with disability. Block ramp cause inconvenience and limit daily mobility. They restrict access and defeat the purpose of the ramps themselves. When a ramp is blocked, it no longer serves its function. It becomes a symbol of neglect instead of care. This is where we as students come in. So, what can you do? First, report violation to IIUM security or campus management. Second, be aware of ramp locations and respect accessibility space. Third, politely remind others if they block or queue access. And fourth, never park or stop near or queue ramps, even for just a minute, because 1 minute for you can mean a lifetime or barriers for someone else. So here, we also created social media mockups to spread this message digitally, because awareness today spreads faster online. One post can educate hundreds, one share can change someone's mindset. And our message is simple: your convenience, your barrier. Choose empathy over convenience. Keep OKU ramps clear. At the end of the day, this is not just about ramps. This is about respect. This is about responsibility. This is about us being human. Because at IIUM, we always talk about values, we always talk about compassion, we talk about justice, we talk about responsibility. Now, it is time to show those values through our action. So, the next time you want to park, pause for a moment and ask yourself, am I blocking someone's way? Am I helping or harming? Because your small decision can protect someone's independence, and your small awareness can protect someone's dignity. So, to end, I would like to repeat our campaign messages. IIUM is for all. Don't block the ramp. Your convenience should never become someone else's barrier. That's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and see you guys again on our next video.